Good morning students. Today I am going to teach you the second chapter of civics. The name of the chapter is Urban Local Self Government. Before watching this video, open your notebooks and books also to note down the important points. First of all, I am going to define the meaning of the urban. There are two types of areas, rural area and urban area. Rural area, under the rural area, the villages come, and under the urban areas, the towns, cities and metropolises means the big cities comes. So in this chapter we will talk about the government, the local self-government which is found in the towns, cities and the big cities. Students, clear? In this chapter we will talk about the local self-government which is found in the cities, towns and the other big cities. The first government which is found in these areas, that is known as a Nagar Panchayat. Nagar Panchayat, that is found mostly in the area, in the rural area which transformed from the rural area to the urban area. These are the small towns. Second government which is found in these areas, in the urban areas, that is known as a municipal committee. Like in villages, the panchayats are there and the panch sarpanch are there. In the cities, the Nagar Panchayat is there, that is mostly found in the small towns. And second is municipal committee, that is found in the smaller urban areas or the smaller towns or the small cities. And next is municipal corporation, that is found in the larger urban areas or the larger cities. So three types of governments are found in the urban areas. First is Nagar Panchayat, second is municipal committee, third is municipal corporation. First, Nagar Panchayat, that is found in the small urban areas which converted from a rural area to the urban area. And the second, municipal committee, that is found in the smaller towns or smaller cities. And third, municipal corporation, it is found in the big cities, in the large cities or in the larger urban areas. Students, clear? These three bodies are found in India. Next is on the top the municipal corporation is there, and in the middle municipal committee is there, and at the lowest level Nagar Panchayat is there. I told you in the biggest cities that is found, and in the smaller cities municipal committee is found, that is in the middle, and Nagar Panchayat is at the lowest level. First of all, we will talk about the Nagar Panchayat, where it is found. I told you that is the smallest unit of urban population and it is found in the towns. It is mostly found in the smaller towns. What are the towns? The towns are the areas which changes from the rural to the urban centers. These towns are bigger than villages but smaller than the city. So like you can take an example of Balachor, that is also a town because it changes from rural to urban areas. It is bigger than village but it is smaller than city. Next, the members of the towns elected by the voters of the town. The members of the Nagar Panchayat elected by the voters, by the people, those who live in the towns. And the members, those who want to become the member of the Nagar Panchayat, there is a age limit for them. The member of the Nagar Panchayat must be at least 20 years old. Students, clear? Nagar Panchayat, that is the lowest or the smallest unit, and it is mostly found in the towns which changes from rural to urban centers. And the members of the Nagar Panchayat elected by the people of the town and those who want to become the member of Nagar Panchayat, their age should be at least 20 years old. Next is main functions. What are the functions of the Nagar Panchayat? Nagar Panchayat, it keeps the records of the death and birth in the towns, and it also provides drinking water and the electricity to the people of the town, and also open the parks, primary schools and dispensaries in the town. And from where the Nagar Panchayat get income? Grants from the state government. The state government give grants to the Nagar Panchayat for what? To do these works, like to provide drinking water, electricity, and to open these schools, dispensaries. And the second source of income of the Nagar Panchayat, that is the income which comes from the taxes, like the Nagar Panchayat takes the taxes, house tax, building tax, sales tax and vehicle tax. So these are the sources of income of the Nagar Panchayat. Next is, what is the difference between the municipal corporation, municipality, that is also known as the municipal committee, and the Nagar Panchayat? The first difference is clear. I told you the municipal corporation, it is on the top, and municipal committee, it is in the middle. Nagar Panchayat, it is at the lowest level. Clear? Second is, where the municipal corporation is found. It is set up in the areas more than 3 lakhs of population. It is mostly found in those areas which having a population more than 3 lakhs. Underline this. And the municipal committee is found up in those areas, is set up in those areas where the population is more than 20,000. And Nagar Panchayat, it is set up in the areas which changing from the rural to urban areas. I told you first, municipal corporation is found in the cities which having the population more than 3 lakhs 20,000, and Nagar Panchayat which changing from the rural to urban areas. And third difference is, it is set up by the union government. Union government means the municipal corporations are set up by the central government. Okay, but the municipal committee and the Nagar Panchayat, it is set up by the state government. And next is fourth is, it is headed by mayor. The head of the municipal corporation is known as a mayor, and the head of the municipal committee is state government, and the head and the Nagar Panchayat is headed by the block development officer. He is also known as a BDO. Clear? Fourth point is clear. And last is the sources of income. The municipal corporation, the sources of income of the municipal corporations are the local resources, means the taxes which the municipal corporation collected, and second, the grants from state and the union government. When the union government, the central government and state government both gave grants to the municipal corporation, and the municipal committee, it source local resources, the taxes, and the second, the grants from the state government, not the central government, only the state government give grants to the municipal committee, and its source is also same, local resources and the grants from the state government. So difference is clear. Municipal corporation, municipal committee and Nagar Panchayat. Next is municipal committee. We had done this point already. The municipal committee is found mostly in the areas which having the population more than 20,000, okay, till 60,000. And the members, those who want to become the members of the municipal committee, 15 to 60 members are there of municipal committee, and by the registered, and they are elected by the registered voter, means the persons who having the age more than 20 years, the persons 18 years of age and more than 18, and the citizen of India, they elected the members of the municipal committee. Only the people, those living in the cities, they elected the members of the municipal committee and having the age 18 years. And the candidates, the members, the people who want to become the members of the municipal committee, their age must be 20 years old. The voters, they should have the age 18 years old, and the candidate who became the member of the municipal committee, their age should be 21 years old. And the elected members of municipal committee may elect a president, and they also take part to elect the president and the vice president, who the members of the municipal committee. Presides over the meeting and carries out functions with the help of other. And the head of the municipal committee, he presides over the meetings of the municipal committee and also carries the functions of the municipal committee with the help of other officers like health minister, secretary, and the municipal engineers. These are the officers which help the head of the municipal committee to run the administration. Like health minister, he will help the head to manage the health department. Clear? Municipal committee, it is found in the areas which having the population more than 20,000, and the voter and the people of the town elected the members of municipal corporation, those having the age 18 years or above. And the candidate of municipal committee must be 20 years old, and the elected members of municipal committee and they elect the president and vice president, and the head of the municipal committee presides the meetings of the municipal committee. Reservation of seats. Seats in the municipal committee, the seats are reserved when the elections are there. Seats are reserved some castes like scheduled caste and the scheduled tribes. 1/3 for the women of these castes and the tribes. 1/3 seats are reserved for the women of the scheduled caste and scheduled tribes, and 1/3 for all the women from all the castes. The women from all the castes, the 1/3 seats were reserved for the women. And the total, I am going to give you example, like if the total seats are 100, then the 30 seats will be reserved for women, for all women, and 30 for the scheduled castes and for the women of the scheduled castes and scheduled tribes. So next is municipal committee is over, and next is municipal corporation. I told you municipal corporation is mostly found in the biggest cities. Here first of all I am going to define the problems which are faced by the municipal corporation. Metropolitan. The municipal corporation is found in the metropolitan cities. What is the meaning of metropolitan? These are the cities which having a population of 1 million. They having the population 1 or more than 1 million. And these cities faced many problems, like these cities are thickly populated and these areas spread over a large area. So that's why these cities have been having many problems. I'm going to give you examples of the metropolis cities like Delhi, Kolkata, Patna, Lucknow, Ludhiana and Mumbai. These are the metropolis cities, means these cities having the population more than 1 million. The municipal corporation, and in these cities, in the metropolis cities, what type of local government is found? That is known as a municipal corporation, and it solves the problems of these cities and also provides the different facilities to these cities like water, electricity, hospitals. The municipal corporation established the hospitals, schools, colleges in these metropolitan cities. Students, clear? Problems of the cities. thickly populated and spread over the large areas. Metro, what are the metropolis cities and the examples of metropolis city? What type of the government is found in these cities? Municipal corporation. Now, what is the municipal corporation? I told you it is the topmost urban local government, and it is found in the areas which having the population more than 3 lakh, and it is in some parts of India it is also known as a Mahanagar Nigam and the Mahanagar Palika. These are the other names of municipal corporation. And who elected the members of municipal corporation? The voters, those having the age 18 years old. And the city divided into wards. For the elections, the city is divided into the number of votes, and the candidate must be 25 years, and the people who want to become the member of the municipal corporation, their age must be 25 years old. And those who want to become the member of municipal committee, their age must be 21, but those who want to become the member of municipal corporation, their age must be 25 years. And the elected members are called councillors, and those who elected by the people of the cities as the members of the municipal corporation, they are known as councillors. The elected members of municipal corporation are known as councillors. And like municipal committee, in the municipal corporation, the seats are also reserved for women and for women of scheduled castes and the other tribes, and for the women also. Now the councillor, they can also elect some other experienced members too for their help, and the councillor to whom they elect for their help, they are known as the aldermen. Students, it is important that can come as an inside question, who are known as aldermen. These are the experienced members, those help the councillors to rule. Okay, they are the elected member by the councillors. They are the experienced members those who help the councillors to run the rule. Next is mayor and deputy mayor. I told you the head of the municipal corporation is known as a mayor, and to help the mayor there is a deputy mayor. So the members of the corporation elects mayor from themselves. The people of the city elected the members of the municipal corporation, and the members of the municipal corporation elects one person as their head, who is known as a mayor. And what is the work of the mayor? He presides over the meetings of the municipal corporation and permanent officers. Rather than the mayor, there are the other members in the municipal corporation. They permanently elected by the state government. The permanent members are also there, who are elected by the state government to help the mayor to run the administration. Clear? And these members are the commissioner, health officer, and the engineer. They are the permanent members of the municipal corporation, means they never change. They are they elected by the state government. For what? To check the work of the corporation. IAS, he is also appointed by the state government, he acts as an advisor and manager to supervise the work of the other departmental heads. He is the head of the other departments. He checks the work of the other departments like health. The other department is known as the health department, And the minister, health minister, he looks after the dispensaries and also he supervises the sewage system and the supply of the drinking water. Chief engineer, who directs the building constructions and repair the roads, street, bridges and drainage system in city. So the different ministers are there: health ministers, chief engineer, who helps the members of the municipal corporation to run the administration of the cities. So some members are elected by the people of the cities and some are the permanent members of the municipal corporation and they are elected by the state government, like IAS officer, health minister, chief engineer. Next, the functions of the corporation and municipal committee. The mostly functions of these both committees are same. And these functions, their work is divided into two parts: compulsory functions, optional functions. Compulsory, these functions are compulsory for the municipal corporation and municipal committee to do, but optional, that is their wish to do or not. Compulsory functions. First, the compulsory function is public health and sanitation. Sanitation is also related to health, like to provide drinking water. First, what they do for the public health, they care for the health of the people and they immunized the children at the early age against smallpox, like injections are there for smallpox in the early age, the children having these injections, and the polio, cholera, these are the diseases. And when the child is in his early age, at the time the vaccination is given by the government to prevent these diseases. And the government also set up the municipal corporation, these also set up the hospitals and dispensaries for the public health. And vaccination are also the mostly vaccinations are given free of cost by the municipal corporation. And the municipal corporation also provide cleanliness of the town, like municipal corporation cleans the streets of the town, cities, drains, and it also keeps the check on the food adulteration. Adulteration means mixing, so that is also known as a milavati in Hindi, you can see. Okay, it also keeps a check on the adulteration. Public works and the services. The second compulsory function of the municipal corporation is public works and services, like to provide good roads and streets and maintains them, plant shady trees, to plant trees on the both sides of the roads, to provide electricity and water in the houses, schools, to provide schools, set up schools, hospitals and colleges in the city, to maintain the graveyard. Graveyard means where the dead people buried. In cremation grounds, this is also the compulsory function of the government, to provide roads, streets, to plant the shady trees, to provide electricity, water, to establish schools, hospitals, colleges. And next is public education. Public education means to provide education to the people. For that, what the government will do? The government will set up the primary schools, that is mostly free of cost and compulsory. And the government will set up the schools and colleges in the cities, and the government will also check that all the children within the age group of 16 to 14 years go to school and the free education is provided to them. They also open the libraries, museums and the adult education centers. The government also provide libraries, museums and the adult education centers where the people can get education. Clear what the government do for the public education? That is the also compulsory function of the municipal committee and municipal corporation. Next is public safety. The meaning is clear from the heading. Public safety means to provide safety to the people. Public safety against the fire, like sometimes the fire is there and at that time the public safety is provided by the government by sending the fire brigades, and it also repair the old buildings. For the government maintain the fire engines, train the staff to save the life and property of the people against the fire and fall of the buildings. Next is optional functions. That these are the optional functions. Maybe the government provide these facilities to the people, or maybe in some cities these facility will not be provided by the government. First is maintain rest houses, night shelters, orphanages, senior citizen homes, homes for the destitute. Destitute means poor women. In all these facilities are not provided by the all municipal committees or municipal corporations. And next is to provide local bus services and other means of transport, to provide toilets, bathrooms, bathing arts, and to uneducational institutions like school, colleges, and etc. So these are the optional functions of the municipal committee and the municipal corporation. Now next is sources of income. What are the sources of income of the municipal committee and municipal corporation? Like octroi tax, that is the toll tax, you can say it. Property tax, that is the tax on property, grants from the union, central government and the state government, and the rental rent, the income which comes from the rents like house tax, shops, and on the market tax, tax on the market, etc. So these are the sources of income of the municipal corporation and municipal committee. Students, clear? Rest chapter we will complete in the other video. Thank you. Have a nice day.